We're finally about to play Cyclops and Marvel Rivals for the first time, so I want to break down every reveal we've gotten about him so far and what content to expect in Season 8.5. Plus, we just got the reveal of the final content update of Season 8, and it's great news for fans of Rogue, Iron Man, and Mantis. What to do, Durag Nation? We got a lot to talk about, so as usual, I'll go over everything without wasting your time. First, Hulk smash that hype and like button to share the news with other Marvel fans, and let's get it. Let's start with this week's news. Rivals just revealed the voting for the Hellfire Gala is finished, and the winner is Rogue. That means at the 2027 Hellfire Gala, she'll be the one getting a free skin to match the theme. Based on what they did this year for the free Hellfire Gala Emma Frost skin, bless these devs once again for that, they'll probably adapt one of these three Hellfire Gala outfits that Rogue wore in the comics. My favorite is her 2021 Hellfire Gala outfit, and I think it will look great on the Marvel Rivals Rogue if they did something like this. Hopefully they don't ignore Storm again and finally give her the Hellfire Gala dress they showed last year that we never got for some reason. That's not all the costume news, of course. Rivals just revealed the new content before we move to 8.5, and we're getting a pair of new costumes for Iron Man and Mantis. Iron Man is getting this fire Iron Samurai armor.
Maximum pulse!
While Mantis is getting her own undercover ESU costume called Mandy Celestine, the Greeter. And we got a first look gameplay trailer for her.
You made me angry! We are undefeatable!
This is her second costume of the season. Mantis mains are well fed. Both skins will be available starting this Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, but the Mantis costume is only available for a limited time and will leave the shop on July 3rd. So make sure you grab it sometime this month if you're interested. But a week from now is when things get crazy. Marvel Rivals is rolling out Season 8.5, and we're finally getting the leader of the X-Men, Cyclops. He was first revealed in the Season 5 trailer at the wedding of Gambit and Rogue, but was lost after being swept up in the time stream entanglement. Turns out he landed in 2099 New York, which is controlled by Alchemax, the company run by the father of Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, who you can find on the new map we just got for Doom Match. They found Cyclops along with Moon Girl, who had also been lost, and captured them after a pretty amazing battle where Cyclops did his best to protect Moon Girl. Alchemax experimented on Cyclops and used his optic blast to power their time machine and revealed what might potentially be the first skin Cyclops will have in Rivals, which is what Alchemax forced him to wear while he was trapped with his eyes forced open. It looks very similar to Wolverine's Weapon X skin, and I wouldn't mind it hitting the shop with the 8.5 update as an alternative to his default Rivals suit. Gameplay wise, we can expect his abilities in the trailer to carry over into the game, with some kind of enhanced movement, as well as the ability to cause his optic blast to ricochet off objects and hit multiple enemies. His ultimate will also likely be a massive optic blast, similar to what we saw at the end of the trailer, except he'll remove the visor himself instead of it being broken. As for his role, most people assume Cyclops would be another duelist. However, there is some evidence to suggest he might end up being a strategist. In addition to Strategist being the role that he plays on the actual team, Rivals is aware of how players want fewer duelists on the roster, which is why Gambit was also made a strategist. In the lore, specifically page 10 on the Battle Pass, we see the punch Chronovium that Cyclops created while being experimented on, and it appears to have the same symbol that we see on the health packs in Marvel Rivals. This could be their way of saying Cyclops is going to be a strategist, and they're going to justify this new ability through the game's lore, like they did for Gambit's healing ability and Rogue's Chronovium shield and energy powers. Personally, I hope this is the direction they take, because DPS players don't need another hero to insta-lock and never swap off after going negative. So far, Rivals has somewhat made good on their promise by eliminating double duelist seasons in Rivals this year, but we haven't gotten a non-duelist season yet. Season 8 could be the first. If not, Season 9 is possible as well. We usually know what the new heroes will be by now, but Rivals switched things up and did not include a tease of the new season on the final page of the Battle Pass, instead showing a meeting between Dr. Doom and the head of Alchemax. There are still missing pages in this season's comic, so I expect 8.5 will have a gallery card as part of a new event that reveals which heroes we'll be getting in Marvel Rivals Season 9. Rivals has teased a lot of heroes over the past few months, but the one that got teased the hardest, I'd say, was the Hood. Not only did he have a post-credit scene in the Lower Manhattan map trailer, he got an entire story arc in the Marvel Rivals Infinity comic series, which is canon to the game's story and often reveals new content before it arrives in the game, like skins. So don't be surprised to see the Hood arrive on the Rivals roster this year. Season 8.5 will also bring the arrival of the latest MCU-inspired game mode as part of the Path to Doomsday event. This time we'll be getting a new game mode based on Age of Ultron. Hopefully this one goes better than the Avengers 2012 Loki mode. It was fun for what it was, but failed to resonate with a lot of players compared to the PvE content. So it'll be interesting to see if this Ultron mode follows the same style or goes for a more story-driven PvE direction. I'm excited to see what they cook up, but I'm more hyped for what else is happening this week. It's going to be insane for gamers as it's officially the start of Summer Game Fest season, and I broke down 15 potential superhero games we could see during one of 3 big game showcases happening this week. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.